Hey everybody. So, reading through the research papers for the week, I would say I would classify this week as being the week of research into image based AI and advancement of image based technologies. And then, so I figured for this video, I would pick what are, to me, I think the two biggest advancements that I've seen this week. I've seen a lot of papers this week with regards towards image advancement, but I think that these two, what I'll show you, are two technologies are, I think, the most biggest breakthroughs. So the first one is called Dynabar, Neural Dynamic Image-Based Rendering, and it's put out by Google Research and Cornell University. And so this is if you're into video editing at all, especially like production work, specifically like rendering, then this is going to be for you. And so what we're looking at here as far as the video that's running on the screen right now, pay attention most specifically to the input video on the top left and then the R's on the bottom right. So what they're showing off here specifically is the image stabilization features of this. But it's not just image stabilization. There's a really cool video that they have here that I think, here this will illustrate essentially a bullet time that you can do and like 3D rendering with video technology. And so I think like there's a lot more that you'll probably be able to do with these videos and with this technology once the technology actually comes out. I think it's very interesting technology, especially for anyone that's really into video editing very specifically. I should highlight, and I'll link the paper here, but if you go to the GitHub repository, they're not going to release the code for this until 2 days from now, from this video, June 20th. So if it's after June 20th, you can go to the GitHub and get the code for Dynabar, and then if it's really cool, I'll do an update video on the technology itself. But from what I see from these videos and what I see from their paper, it seems like this is going to be really awesome technology for groundbreaking technology for video editing, like for production work in videos, allowing like anyone to essentially create what I think are the high end. I'm not a video like high into video production, but to me, looking at these effects, these are like high quality Hollywood style effects that anyone can actually pull off and be able to do with this type of technology that they're releasing. So I think this is really cool technology and advancement as far as video-based AI. And then so as far as text-based or image-based AI, I think that's the other advancement, other big advancement that I've seen this week. And then so this particular technology is a text diffuser, and this is actually out. This what I'm running here is on Hugging Face, and so it's text diffuser, diffusion models as text painters, and then so you can see here from their illustration that they have at the top. Essentially, what this is it's a image generation model, but then also a text generation model. And then so I ran a few experiments on this before this video. And then so essentially, if you want to just text to image, you essentially type in the text that you want for the image, and then the actual text that you want, all you have to do is just like put quotations around it, but the single quotes, and then it will generate the text. And then it will generate 4 images for you. The images that it generates are kind of like poster style, like movie poster style, is kind of what it really gravitates towards. And then you get 2 different engines that you can play around with this particular one, either Stable Diffusion 2.1 or Stable Diffusion 1.5. Highlighting, I do like 1.5 better than 2.1 in a lot of instances, just depending on what you want to do. You might not, so like perhaps the natural instinct is to always set it to 2.1. Play around with 1.5, and 1.5 can often get you sometimes better results than 2.1. And then the second thing that I played around with this was essentially I gave it the prompt that I wanted the specific poster, like the recruitment poster, and then gave it the text that I wanted it to generate. And I used this as a specific example because I wanted to see what it would do with this, because I know on the recruitment posters and basically like any sort of image that it's going to draw on, it's already got text there in the image, and then so you can see that was a problem for the model, like the existing text on that recruitment poster. and then in only one of these images was it actually able to like fully strip out that text and actually get the text that I wanted it right. So I gave it this prompt as kind of a challenging prompt to see if it would be able to do it, and it was able to do it. And then just kind of showing you guys how this works on the fly. I can generate one here, but it's going to take about 45 seconds to generate. I'll use one of their examples here. This one's going to create, I think, text with the word sign machine. And actually, it's going to take a long time here, so I'm not going to let this run through because there's a queue. But I will link this through in the description. And then other thing about Hugging Face with typical diffusion models is that you can access and run this. Yep, if you want as well. They give you access to all of the code, all of the GitHub code, and then I could actually run this in Google Colab or whatever type of environment that I would want to run this on, and run it myself. They give you installation instructions as well, so you could run this and set this up locally and not have to worry about a queue. Really cool to play around with, and so to me, these two advancements combined are we're getting essentially to the point where AI can do anything as far as video and audio. It can make someone like me, who is not a graphic designer at all, able to create quality images, be able to put text directly onto those images, and then within the next 2 days be able to do the same thing as far as video rendering, which specifically to me is an issue because I'm not a videographer or photographer or anything like that. So having the ability to have all of these AI generated for me is significant, and has personally significantly boosted my ability to be able to do anything as far as graphic design work. So if you guys like this type of content, please like and subscribe. Thank you very much.